Alright, so they're gone. Not bad. That was actually fairly easy, all things considered. I guess I just completed a quest, probably. Okay, let's go find Jolie then. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of done with that story. Oh, but I did play a little bit of Among Us after that. Did I mention that already? Because my friend, yeah, I decided to jump on, and we played like a little bit of modded for like an hour or two. I believe he streamed it. I have a very small recording. Probably. Oh no, I think I already. You never mind. I've already started working on the episode, so I think I have one already ready from that recording. So we're solid, dude. We're absolutely solid, bro. Oh wait, I probably should have done something. Did I need to do something about the Wookiee? Chundar would have you kill. Oh yeah, we're looking for the Mad Wookiee. You found the corpse. The datapad revealed that he dealt with slavers. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? You know? Is that good enough? Do I need more information for that quest? Yo, what's up, Jolie Bindo?
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Have you done as I asked?
Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Poachers are gone.
Yes, I could feel it as you walked near. And I don't sense the smell of death on you. You spared them. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he told me to do that.
I suppose not, but the environment would say otherwise if it could talk. No matter.
You mentioned barriers. There's a repulsor field I want to pass.
Yes, in the east past the poacher camp. I saw it when it was installed. It's a very effective barrier, but I know how to get past it. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking.
Yeah.
I hope he's in the mood for visitors.
Cool. We got a new dude on our party. That's the final party member, it looks like. Jedi Consular. So, that's the third type. I think I'm a Sentinel, along with Bastila. I'm gonna bring him, and I guess mission? Yeah, we were looking for somebody that makes wine or something, weren't we? Oh, that was weird. I was like, why are there two of them? Oh, God. How are we gonna get wine, dude? You know this thing doesn't, the Teresian Ale. Oh, he wants to bring him a tack gland so he can, okay. Oh, okay, well, that's easy enough. I already have one. Just by pure chance. Sadly, that's kind of a messed up thing that you're not going to be able to get too many of, but hopefully he doesn't need more than he has, you know? I would like to give you a Jedi Master Robes. That's about it. That's all you get. As for everything else, I'm trying to think of, like, what weapon we haven't covered yet. We have somebody for everything, I think. Especially now that we've covered all the lightsabers. So we've got somebody for a double-bladed lightsaber or a two-handed lightsaber. We've got somebody for dueling lightsabers. We've got somebody for for two lightsabers at the same time. So we've got all those. So we don't really have any more Jedi lightsaber type things that we need, right? So I'm thinking, okay, he's got dexterity. What do we need from guns and stuff and blasters? Well, we have Karth, who does a one-handed pistol currently. We have the droid, who does two pistols at the same time, two hands. We have Mission, who's got the rifle. And then we have HK-47, who's doing heavy weapons. Now, there's yet more. There's still two. We've got Canderous, who's doing dueling, but with a regular melee weapon, because he's not a Jedi. And we've got Zalbar, who uses a two-handed melee weapon, regular melee weapon. So now, the one thing we could do that we don't have yet is a two-handed melee weapon. You know? That's like the one thing we don't have, is somebody to use a two-handed melee weapon. Or sorry, to use two melee weapons at the same time, like two swords or something. We don't have one of those. Because lightsabers are like a different weapon. So I'm trying to think through that. I mean, it feels kind of pointless no matter how I slice it, you know? Like, it just doesn't feel like there's a reason... There's anybody I could swap out. Because I like to have the Jedi available with the lightsabers, but... Like, having a Jedi that could use a lightsaber... and then forcing him to use melee weapons doesn't make any sense, you know? So I wouldn't do that. I'd probably just let him use a lightsaber, you know? I mean, we'll see, you know? Who knows? I would like him to, if he could... Let's add that. Whatever. Probably gonna have to level him up quite a lot here. Probably gonna want to level him up in strength, just for the hell of it. Okay, not terrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna have him be like a Jedi that uses double melee weapons for some reason. I guess. I don't really know. But that would cover every base, you know, if I did that, so it kind of makes sense in some weird way. That would mean we're kind of officially, you know, there. He can use lightsabers, but I'm just not going to give him the... God, it doesn't make sense to do that, though, does it? Like, at all. Does it make sense to do that? I'm so kind of confused. They give me such weird characters, though. This is yet another Jedi who's got a high dexterity modifier and not a high and a low strength. I'm like, what do you want me to give him blasters? Bro, why do you keep giving me Jedi with high dexterity modifier? It doesn't make sense. You know? Like, I could switch this guy with another person that has a high strength. To give another person with high strength the dual blades. But I don't really think there is anybody like that. Like, most of the ones I'm thinking of have high dexterities. It's not the opposite. There isn't really anybody that has a high strength that I gave a blaster to. It didn't really go the other way. It just went, you have high dexterity, I gave you a lightsaber to use, you know? That's the way it went. Not the other way. They mostly just give me people with high dexterity. So, you know, we're just trying to make our life work here. So, can you open this? The shimmer of a repulsor field is visible before you. It stands in stark contrast to the foliage around it.
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Zerga equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though. But there are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it.
I trust you can get past it. You
I
said
can
so.
manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Zerg engineers do it? Ah, there we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Hopefully just a few. We're all blown out in characters. I don't know. You know, I was kind of hoping to get a lot of different characters, but they kind of gave me the same, very similar, like, builds here. Having the reclusive Jolie Bindo in your group has allowed you to access the lower Shadowlands and continue your search for the star map. Jolie Bindo has helped you pass the Circa repulsor field so you can continue your search for the supposedly mad Wookiee that Chundar once killed. And I have found the corpse. Blah, 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 blah. Why is that one updated? A data pad revealing that he dealt with slavers is on the body as well as a bowcaster bolt. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, well, I guess it's implying that he was killed by the Wookiee. I think that's kind of what we're supposed to get out of that. So we need to find him, who should be over here, along with, hopefully, the star map that we're looking for. And once all of these things are sorted with, we can kind of just leave, I think. I think we'll be done, you know? That's kind of it. That's a Wookiee. He's fighting him. Damn. Oh, he's fighting Mandalorians. Telling me we can't get this guy on our team? Telling me this guy doesn't want to be on our team for any reason? You know? I definitely wouldn't be, like, super opposed, you know? We will do... Let us do a Stasis and the Force Whirlwind, and then we just do basic attack. And we win. And we win. And we hopefully we win soon.
What?
We stasis this man. Just keep stasising and then power attacking. I don't really want him to. There we go. We should be good. Good job, team. We saved the day. Our great Baka. Bacha? Let this outsider be different than the slavers. I beg you, can you heal my wounds? An attack from nowhere. Please, I need to be healed, can you? What happened here? Please, I need to be healed. I am dying. Sure, here you go. I thank you. I would not have expected an outsider to aid me. Perhaps you will help again? My hunting party, all of them, killed without honor. I barely survived. I want the murderers to suffer the same. Can you tell me about your attackers? I've never seen their kind before, not even among the Circle. You saw them, armored head to toe, yet blending with the forest. They followed us for a long while. We found bodies to the southwest, and then again further south after the west branch of the path. Their speed was amazing. They fought like outsiders, waiting until we were unarmed. We would not attack until we had put our weapons away. They strike like cowards. I'll look into it. I thank you. I will wait here. I'm too weak to fight them again, but I refuse to leave the Shadowlands unless vengeance is sated. Please, if you kill them, I will reward you with whatever I can. They are not worthy of life. Look for them where the bodies of my fellows are. They will only attack you if you are not armed, the cowards. Well, that almost makes me want to have Canderous along here, but obviously it's a little too late for that. We got some strength gauntlets. Not bad, not bad. We got some dead Wookiees. Not good. Not good, not good. That's a bad thing. Okay. So we got some stuff there. Probably nothing too great. But, you know, it'd be nice to have a strength modifier or two here. It's a good situation for a strength modifier, you know. I'll give him a strength bonus, you know. Nothing bad about that, no sir, no sir. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's really not that much point in having brought Mission here. Since we just kind of found the tack glands, it's not like she really did anything to help us with that.
I'm here.
I'm gonna throw a whole bunch of grenades in here. And it's gonna be pretty cool. And we see what happens. And we watch. And we wait. And we wait.
Yes?
And we wait to hopefully win here. These guys are kind of tough, aren't they?
What?
We throw in some grenades here. I don't know what a cryo brand.
I'm here.
What the fuck? I don't know how I ended up. Okay, whatever. Okay, we just killed him on accident, I think. Didn't really mean to, but whatever. Kinda sucks at the moment anyway, so, you know, just kinda deal with it. Not really sure what his issue is, but...
Now.
Goddamn microphone. Oh, I hate him. Oh, I hate that fly. Oh, sometimes, you know, sometimes you just get a really annoying fucking fly that just won't fuck off. Just like flying around, you know what I mean? Like, go fly around something else. Fly around my face. Little asshole. Alright, he kind of sucked pretty bad there. That's, you know, it is what it is. I think it's partly to do with his weapon, choice of weapons, not very good. But I don't care. I'm sticking to my guns here on this one. Lightsabers, they may be the most powerful weapons in the game, but I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid instead. And you can't stop me. God damn, there's so many of these. Really? What is Freyr? Well, I kind of just want to keep going down this way. What's up, my dude? How you doing? How's things? More of you circa Korats? Is even the heart of Kashyyyk not free from your kind?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freyr. We are friends. Don't you remember me?
After years in the Shadowlands, I remember only that outsiders not to be trusted. I'll see you dead.
Well, this This may prove difficult.
Oh, we're gonna fight him? Well, okay. I'm assuming we don't really have any other options here. Let's do like this.
Huh? What? Now.
I am beaten. Take my head, Circa filth. You won't get another chance. So swears Freyr of Kashyyyk. I'm not here to kill you, just listen. Words of outsiders are tainted with lies. You can't convince me otherwise. Do you know Zalbar and Shundar? What? Those are the names of my sons. I thought so, but they are lost to me now. One exiled, the other a traitor.
Hold on a second. Zalbar and Shundar are brothers? And you're their father? Wait a minute. Does that mean Big Z is some kind of prince or something?
We already knew this, Mission. Why do you speak the names of my sons? How do you know of them? Tell me. My name is Edith Qatar. I came to Kashyyyk with Zalbar. To my shame, Zalbar was exiled and enslaved. Do you dare to claim to be my son's owner? I'm not his owner. No, he follows because of a life debt. Does he? Then he sees something of worth in you. I will listen, cautiously. Gullibility has harmed me in the past. If I had seen the lies of Chundar, he would have been exposed as a slaver. Zalbar would not have been exiled.
Exiled? Big Z never told me that. Of course, he never said he was royalty either.
Mission... I did not believe Zalbar's claims. I believe the elder boy as tradition dictated. The shame of Zalbar's attack blinded me. Go over exactly what happened with Zalbar. Zalbar saw it first. He learned that Chundar was dealing with the Circa, leading them to our hunting parties. Chundar would blame disappearances on the dangers of the Shadowlands. Zalbar was crazed when he found out. He attacked Chundar with his claws. I thought he had gone mad, shed his honor. I was bound by the old ways. So Zalbar was exiled. When did you learn the truth? A year later. By then Chundar had spread lies of my own madness. I had no allies when I confronted him. He and his Circa guards attacked me. I had to retreat to the deepest Shadowlands, but even there they followed.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freyr?
Yes, I think so. I'm sorry about attacking. It's been so long since I've offered my trust, or accepted that of someone else. Back to my other questions. All that answer, blah, blah, blah. Why would Chundar want you dead now? Well, if Zalbar is back, perhaps Chundar is worried the people will realize things are not as they seem. Chundar has established himself as a leader that succeeded despite the tragedies that have plagued his family. If it was shown that he conspired with the slavers, his honor would be gone. I wonder. Well, what happens now? That would depend on you, Edith Qatar. You will either kill me or decide that I may yet benefit my people. There is a way I might challenge Chundar, but it would take a lot to convince people they have been lied to. How? Everyone is on his side. He has a strong web of lies, but if I appeal to the traditions of my people, I might be able to gather support. There's a legend of a great warrior from the old times. Baka was his name, and he is greatly revered. Baka found a crashed starship, our first hint of life elsewhere. He was a cautious old wook and feared the taint of invaders. He constructed a vibroblade from the wreckage. It has long symbolized our independence. Only destined leaders have held it. Where might I find it? That is the problem. It was a symbol of our great chieftains for centuries, but it was damaged a generation ago in ritual battle. Here in the Shadowlands, Rothrar fought the Great Beast. He sought a challenge, but this arrogance got him more than he could handle. He survived, but the blade of the sword stayed in the creature's hide. Our tales say it was taken because we had become undeserving. The hilt is still in the court of our chieftain with Chundar. If the blade could be found, Edith Katarn, tradition could cast doubt on his rule. Describe the creature. Where can I find it? Many have tried to hunt this beast, but only a few who have seen it have lived to tell the tale, and none have ever managed to kill the creature. God, I can't read today, bro. Many years ago, when I was far younger than I am now, a Jedi came to hunt the creature. A proud and boastful young man. Like many before him, he did not return. The beast is cunning. It will not appear if there is an overwhelming number waiting to slay it. But if you gather in small numbers, we know how to lure it out. Fresh blood will draw it out before Chundar's rule put an end to the ritual. Fresh kills were often left as offerings in the south of this area. Can you give me any direction? There's a place of ritual south of here. If the great beast is to be lured out of hiding, it must be done there using the old ways. The flesh of a fresh kill would be tempting bait if displayed properly. Find an appropriate beast of sufficient mass to attract it. I will stay here and try to think of what I will say to Zalbar. I have wronged him. I hope he can forgive me. I will be here. Please, Edith Katarn, find the blade of Botcha's sword. I must make things right. Oh my god. Just shut up. Guy had so much to say. Okay, so I guess we're supposed to hunt some beast. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. It was very boring. We gotta find Botcha's blade. It was lost in the great beast's hide during a ritual hunt. Recreating the hunt may draw the creature out. Okay. So I gotta find... Okay, so I gotta find some big creature to lure out a bigger creature and then get the blade. This is so much effort to go to. But okay. I guess I will do that. I want to clear up this area as much as I can. There are a lot of these fucking Viper Kinrats out and about, you know?
And you need?
Oh, I meant to press a different button than I did. Once again. Kind of meant to hit a different button there. No. God, it was so hard to just target the one right in front of her. Alright. I think best way to go is to just take these one at a time. Because we are a bit... And we should be good. There's another one. Stasis, blah, blah, blah. Oh, sorry. Power, 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 stasis. And we shoot. And this is just working out just swimmingly, you know? Just swimmingly. Don't have to worry about a dang thing. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna move you a little bit here. 2, 3. Stasis. And we win. And now we can kind of just go over here and take this man out.
Huh?
Yes.
Whoa. This is definitely an acceptable way to take these guys out. That guy can't see me. What are you talking about? Alright. We're just making our way through this maze, basically. That's what we're doing.
What?
Okay. Oh, God damn it. Why do I always fumble what the fuck button it is, because it's just so weird. Like, what button is it to pause the game? What's the button to switch the character? What's the button to fucking switch targets? You know, there's like... a lot of different buttons, you know. Great. Of course, I attacked the wrong one. Because that made a lot of sense there. Come on. Yep. And we win. One, two, three, four.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Not right.
And you need?
Now that must be
1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we might need to be a little bit clever about this. Whoops, no. 1, 1, 2, 3. And, yeah. No, we're sniper shotting. Screw this.
now that must be
Huh?
And we win. My dude's getting poisoned a lot. Not really big on that whole thing. Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know. Wish I had more to talk about recently. I've been trying to record. I've been way behind. Well, not way behind. I've been thinking I was farther behind than I was. I'm not that far behind. It could be much worse, but, you know, it is a decent bit behind. I really needed to get this one done, but I just haven't had any time to record. It's been really upsetting. Like I really wanted to, but I just can't. I've been recording the stuff with Shriver, like you've probably seen. Frogger is done with. By the time this oh, well, this is... Yeah, this should come out the same day, I think, as Frogger, so I'm not really spoiling anything, I don't think. But, yeah, I mean, you know.
Yes?
Take that!
We've been working on some other stuff, you know.
I'm here.
We've already recorded some more things, is what I'm trying to say here. And yeah. So there's a whole kind of thing we're doing. We're working on it. I'm kind of excited for all of that. I think, you know, the last thing we recorded is pretty good as well. Viper Kinrath body. Okay, I needed that specific Viper Kinrath body, I guess. Where's this Viper Kinrath? He's way over there. This is, this place kinda sucks. Place kinda sucks, you know? Yeah. I just wanna look at whatever this is. Yeah, so we've been doing that. I've got to record a little bit of Grandia. Just doing behind the scenes stuff at the moment. My brain's not fully working because my sleep schedule's been absolutely fucked recently, and so I've got to You know how you get one of those wake up. So my sleep schedule's off because like I was supposed to.
Not this again.
I don't even care. We're just gonna auto battle this. I've been staying up too late on the weekend, right? I stayed up like 2 nights in a row. I stayed up until like 2 a.m. And then like Sunday morning, I woke up at like 11:30 a.m. and I was like, shit. Well, Shriver wanted to record. Well, I don't know. He didn't text me or anything. But I'm like, okay, well, the plan was we're gonna record, right? Because we recorded last Sunday. So it kind of just makes sense that we would record this Sunday as well. But I haven't texted him or anything. So I kind of had to explain the situation. Is basically I've been trying to get my Super Nintendo back for my little sister. But she has refused to bring it to me. So I made an agreement with her because I was going to go. We were both going to be at my parents' house on Sunday. So I was like, okay, well, can you bring it to me then? And so she agreed to bring it to me. So I have it now. But we didn't have it early in the day on Sunday when we tried to record. I sent him a text message. And I'm like, okay, so here's the situation. I don't have the Super Nintendo. I know it's 11:30. You know, I don't have it. So I don't know if you want to record something else, like a one-off situation, or like what you want to do, or we could just like wait till next weekend. It's up to you really, whatever you want to do. And he's like, oh, okay, well we can record something today. He's like, what time should I head over there? And then I suddenly started doing the math, and I'm like, wait a second. We don't have very much time, I feel like, today, because I would have to leave at about 4:15 to go to my parents' house. That is definitely where we're supposed to go, isn't it? So I gotta go to my parents' house at 4:15, right? So I'm like, okay, it's 11:30 now. I mean, even if he showed up at like 12, it gives us like 4 hours. Like I'd have to ask him to basically show up right away, and that's kind of a dick move. But he just kind of agreed. He's like, all right, I'm heading over like right now. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, perfect. Sorry, my bad. I didn't realize, like, I should have thought, and then I woke up late, and I was like, no, I really didn't. Really kind of being a shitty planner here. I don't know. I thought about saying something sooner, but you know, I was like, maybe I'll be able to get my Super Nintendo in time. That's what we need. So the next game we're playing is on the Super Nintendo, so that's why I need that. We could try to emulate it, but I don't know. We have the cartridge. We may as well try to play it, see what happens. So we had to play a different game instead. And yeah, I thought it was really fun. It turned out really fun because it was a very different game. You know, it was nice to like play something else. Swoop bikes. You know, something that wasn't Frogger. It was a different vibe because that was the only thing we've done so far, right? So it felt nice to have like a different thing, see how that would work. I thought it went really well. It was really fun. I thought it was a fun game. I kind of liked it. I kind of had a good time playing that. Where are these here? Swoop bike is still warm to the touch. There is a signal device on it, however, it contains no field data to transmit. Okay. Swoop bike shows signs of recent use, as it is missing its signal device. One of the Mandalorians must have taken it to collect data. This is so weird. I don't understand what this is about. Why are these here? There's a lot of Wookiee corpses just out and about. Yeah, so it was nice. It was our longest like recording that I've done with him so far. It was almost 2 hours long, I think. I think it was the longest one we've done so far. We might have done a Frogger one that was kind of longer than that, but yeah, it actually all went kind of swimmingly, you know. But I was a bit of a mess this weekend because, you know, I hung out with that friend on Friday, and then Saturday, I recorded, you know, a little bit of, I recorded Among Us, right, with Trevor, and then Sunday was the whole thing with Trevor, so I woke up at 11:30, he kind of came over right away, and then we recorded, and I basically recorded until maybe about 4, at which point I went to my parents' house. And then I came home, and I think... I don't even remember anymore, actually. No, I was talking to... No, it was Friday. It was Friday I recorded Among Us. Saturday night, I tried to record a little bit of this, right, which is actually... maybe the last, it's probably the last episode. I recorded a little bit of that. And I didn't actually have enough, which infuriated me. I needed like 2 more minutes for another episode. Because I kind of agreed to play this other game with my friend Trevor. And we ended up doing that. So we played this like dodgeball game. It was called Knockout City. It was really fun. Really fun time. But, yeah, so I did that. And that's kind of why I stayed up late playing that. So I woke up. Once again, fuck. I should have had Mission do that. I don't know why I didn't. Is that Kiadi Mundi? No. It's just like some fish man. Good job, Mission. Mission is definitely the demolitions person here. Oh, there's a star map right there. Well. Hello?
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting it operational.
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match found.
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time.
Who places terminal
Error.
here?
Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before access. I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations.
What do you mean by behavioral
I have been
reconfiguration?
programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern.
And I don't fit that pattern?
I can't say. I will try to bring forward the behavior that you need to proceed, as outlined by my programming.
Okay. Why did they allow me access?
I can't say. Preliminary matching allows for you to be coached.
Epic. Do you not know why, or are you restricted from saying?
I can't say. Likelihood of restriction by previous user, 100%.
Okay. I want to ask questions about you in this
I
installation.
utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory.
Who built this installation in the
Error.
first place?
Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard.
29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years before current Republic standard. 29,642 years bef This place was built 30,000 years ago. It predates the Republic.
Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted.
Are we gonna find
No
anything out
evidence
about
of
the
such a
builders?
civilization exists in the galactic record.
Probably not. You're just making them these mysterious people. Why was agricultural reformation needed?
Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production.
Production of
Error.
what?
Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support a larger demand.
Produce. That is a short period for adaptation of native
Error.
creatures.
Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much corrupted data.
Let's go back to my questions about the installation.
Accessing. I will answer as my programming permits.
Who installed this hollow interface?
This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the pre-existing system. The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before the current Republic standard.
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been Circa.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
Ah. Who last accessed this installation?
Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyr, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolie Bindo,
152?
all denied.
Jolie.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%.
5 years ago is about the time Revan passed. That's
Error.
right.
Data regarding subject Revan corrupted.
There was an entry at some time.
Error. Data on Revan unavailable.
Okay. Was there any further contact with the installer of this
That
interface?
information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries.
Oh. Okay. Let's go back to my question.
Accessing. I
What's the original function of this installation?
Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural
Oh,
reformation.
did I already ask this?
It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyyyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising.
Malfunction.
I did. Okay, I did ask that.
Accessing.
What's the current
The
function of the
current purpose
installation?
of this installation is defense.
Defense of what?
Error. That information is not available.
How amazing that I predicted a response that would just be there.
Accessing.
Defense of what?
I will answer as my programming permits.
I love when that happens. Were there
The
other
current
options
purpose-
here? Hold on. Okay.
Accessing.
I think that's all the installation questions. Go back to general
Answer will be given.
questions. I seek information about a star map.
Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory.
Yeah, it's
Access
literally right
is
there.
restricted.
I can see it. Original system memory. So the map is as old as this installation.
Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted.
I mean, of course it is. You know? Of course it is. What do I need to do to get access to the star
Your
map?
request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied.
Uh-huh. How can I match someone? I don't know what they
There
are.
are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the
I think
basic
they just want
structure
me
of
to
your
not to be
conscious
a
mind.
jerk or something.
With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the star map or can be made ready.
What do you mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation. There are measures of... With that, I will...
What if I fail?
Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected as unsuitable.
What will rejection mean?
Information unavailable. If you have further questions, I utilize a Answer will be given with...
What limitations have been placed in your
Corruption has
program?
resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation.
Yeah, that makes
It
sense.
could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that.
That makes sense. Okay, what gaps are missing?
Error, I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident.
Uh-huh, yeah, okay, sure. Alright.
Accessing,
Well,
yes.
let's be evaluated, I guess.
Your request. There are... With that, I will determine... Information.
Alright, go for it.
Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should.
Oh, of
You
course.
travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated.
How did you know that,
If you
though?
both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do?
We both serve 2 years if we both... isn't this like a prisoner's dilemma or something? Isn't that what this is called? It usually doesn't, count on me, you know, trusting the other person, you know? So, that's not usually part of the question. But it's like a paradox, isn't it? Because... I don't really know. So what was the first part? How many?
You travel with... If you both remain silent. 1
1 year in prison if
for
we
each of
both
you.
remain silent.
However, call Zalbar a traitor.
And he'll serve
and
5
he
years
will-
while I serve
He is
none.
offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust
Oh,
him to
okay.
do?
Well, obviously I trust him. How do you know about him, though?
I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed.
The best option is that we say nothing, obviously.
Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you.
Yeah, but not if I
Zalbar's
trust
family
him.
is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect.
What? Okay, I thought this was an evaluation, not a
I
quiz.
must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the consequences.
Well, this is
I
interesting.
must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior.
Am I
That is
supposed
a
to answer
condition of my
wrong?
programming.
Saying because Zalbar's a traitor, I should accuse him. But like I know more about what his... I know why he's being accused of being a traitor. What a weird... What pattern are you comparing me
That
against?
information is not available to you. It is the pattern that I have been given as a baseline for security access.
Alright,
The
continue.
previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection.
Okay.
Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code, you learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action?
Okay. So, the best time to attack is in 10 days, but if they attack, they're gonna attack the city in 5 days. Which means I don't really have enough time to... I could evacuate the people from the city. Oh, man. This is some heavy shit. I'm not prepared to properly think these things through. I'm still a bit hazy, you know. I took a nap at like 5-ish. And I'm like, ugh. Feeling foggy, you know. I mean, do I evacuate them from the city, or do I subtly reinforce the city while preparing to attack? Like, does it... Like, why would... What a weird, like, nuance of decisions. Do I evacuate, or do I subtly reinforce... Why would I reinforce them if I could evacuate them? Why would I do nothing in the city and just let them attack it? What a weird... This is not exactly how I anticipated these answers being. Like, I would assume one of the answers would be like, oh, I attack early, knowing that, you know, I try to get ahead of it or something like that. I don't really know what these are supposed to... Like, why would I... Like, would I evacuate or would I subtly reinforce? I don't understand. Which would be, like, the correct answer? Would it be bad to try to... Like, why wouldn't I evacuate them? I mean, I guess I risk... I'm not reinforcing the city, so the city has a good chance of being destroyed. So I could subtly reinforce it, but then I'm not evacuating the people. I think the people are the most important thing here, so I would evacuate them.
And in so doing, alert the enemy to their broken codes. They would know that their weakness was exposed. They would reinforce, and the war would go on. You saved thousands at the expense of victory. You do not match the pattern in memory. Subject has failed to demonstrate the required behavior. Access denied. This system will purge the subject as false. Defense mode initiated.